And now, boys and girls, the moment you've been waiting for, it's the Spy!
A spy always has to have hope, even when it looks hopeless. Which reminds me of the time when Fievel and I were cleaning our menorahs for Hanukkah.
Hanukkah is my favorite Yom Tov.
Fievel said. That's nice, I said.
Along with Tu B'Shvat and Lag BaOmer.
I like those too, I agreed.
And Pesach and Shavuos and Sukkot and Shmini Atzeres.
Those are your favorites, too? I asked.
Of course, and don't forget Purim. You know why.
Why?
Because it reminds me of Hanukkah. I really like Hanukkah, along with Tu B'Shvat and Lag BaOmer and Pesach and Shavuos and Sukkot. Is that the door?
No, it's my super small, buttonhole size, mini spy cell phone with a doorbell ring. Hello? Hello?
Spy, Agent 613 here. You know that many people use olive oil to light their menorahs.
Do you need me to squeeze the olives?
No, Spy, I need you to find them.
He hung up. We'll be right there. Come on, Fievel. We're going to Ollie's.
Ollie's?
Yes, Ollie's Olive Orchard and Oil Company. Before you could say, Nace Gadol Hayasham, the spy copter landed neatly right in front of the factory. There was Ollie himself to greet us at the front door.
Welcome, Spy. You're just in time. A new load of olives has just arrived.
Outside, large trucks were dumping loads of olives into collector chutes for processing. Looks good to me.
Come inside, Spy. Fievel?
I hummed. Hey, Ollie, nothing's happening. The conveyor belts aren't moving. There's only a few drops of oil trickling out of the pipes into the bottles.
Yes, Spy. You see, olives arrive and go through the squeezers and centrifuges, but no oil comes out. Oi, Spy, I hope you can get to the bottom of this.
You can count on me.
Gather round and listen about a man we call the Spy. Because of his adventures, he's a legend in his time. He'll fight the Yetzer Hara at sea or in the sky, and you'll never have to worry when the Spy's on your side.
Let's start here. We'll work our way up to the top. Ollie, Fievel, and I began tracing the oil pipes all the way around the processing plant. Up and down, over and under, around and around. Finally, we came to the big bin where the olives first come into the building. What's this? I asked, pointing to a pipe coming off the bin.
I don't know, Spy. I've never seen it before.
Let's see where it goes, I said. We followed the pipe down a passage, up a flight of steps, down another hall, around to the right, down a staircase, down another corridor, to a door at the end of some steps. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Wire.
Wire who?
Why are you stealing olives? Suddenly the door swung open. There stood one of the Yetzer Hara's helpers.
Hey, it's the Spy.
I jumped toward him, but he had olive oil all over himself and just slipped out of my arms. The floor was also slick with oil, and we slipped and slid all over.
Oy vey, Spy. He's gone.
By the time we got back on our feet, he was gone, and so was another load of olives.
Oy vey. Without olives, we can't make olive oil. And without olive oil, people can't light the menorahs.
That's the pits.
That's it, Fievel. Come on, back to the spy-copter.
Where to now, Spy?
Where there are olives, there are pits, Fievel. We're going to find them. We jumped into the spy-copter and flew into the sky, making wide circles around Ollie's olive orchard.
Spy! Bullets! Someone's shooting at us.
No, Fievel, it's not bullets. It's olive pits. And you know where they're coming from?
The Yetzer Hara.
Right.
Who tells you not to listen when your mother says it's time to say Shema and go to bed? Who's that voice of trouble in your head? What do you think? That's me.
I was looking for piles of pits which would lead us to him, but I guess he found us first. Olive pits whizzed by the spy-copter. Fievel, it's a direct hit. We're going down. We'll have to make an emergency landing. As we landed, 20 Yetzer Hara helpers surrounded the spy-copter.
Welcome, Spy. I knew you'd be here before long, but that's okay, because not even you can save the olive oil now.
Wow, Yetzer Hara. Looks like you've set up some fancy operation here.
I'm glad you appreciate it, Spy. Yeah, first we unload the olives, then we clean them with an ultra-high-pressure water spray. Then they go through the rapid-fire pit remover. It spits out the pits non-stop. You and Fievel already know about it.
We do. Go on.
And well, after that, we crush them to get pure olive oil.
But where do you bottle it?
We don't.
Then he pointed to a massive drilling rig and said,
Most drilling rigs pull oil out of the ground. This one puts the oil back in.
You mean you're storing olive oil underground?
Correct, Spy. Where no one can get at it. Not even you.
That's what you think.
Talk is cheap, Spy. You can't do anything now.
Who says? I cried, running toward the high-pressure water hose. The Yetzer Hara looked at me and laughed.
Wanna spray me, Spy? Go on, get me wet. I don't care.
Who said anything about you? I grabbed the hose, pushed the barrel into the ground, and squeezed the high-pressure nozzle with all my might. Water whooshed out, gushing into the ground. The Yetzer Hara stood there without moving, like he was in shock. Soon, the ground began to grumble, rumble, and shake.
What's going on? What is this?
When you mix olive oil and water, oil always comes out on top, just like the Jewish people. But the Yetzer Hara never hurt me. There was a huge and a giant gush of olive oil that lifted him and his henchmen way up high into the sky.
Help! I'm flying up in the air! Help me! I want my mommy!
They screamed as they disappeared into the distance. Fievel and I capped the gusher, and then we ran back to the spy-copter, fixed the bent blade, and flew back to Ollie's orchard just in time for Yontif. Like I always say, oil's well that ends well. A Freilichen Chanukah!
Hooray! Thank you, Spy.
Thank you, Spy. To defeat the Yetzer Hara, that's our mission, that is clear. To listen to the Torah and bring Mashiach here. To rebuild the Beis Hamikdash, that's our mission, you